Imagine standing at the gateway of a whole new chapter, one that doesn't demand you to slow down, but challenges you to evolve. What if I told you that after 60, your greatest asset isn't your family, your savings, or even your health? It's your mindset? Aging isn't a countdown. It's a launchpad. In a world that often makes you feel invisible after retirement, the secret to an extraordinary life lies in your ability to transform everyday challenges into opportunities for growth. For many, reaching 60 comes with the expectation of finally winding down. Instead, the reality is that the landscape of life transforms dramatically. Friends may move away, children's lives become busier, and your health might throw unexpected curveballs. Meanwhile, the world around you evolves at breakneck speed, leaving you feeling isolated or even irrelevant. But what if these changes could instead become the catalyst for a richer, more empowered life? In this video, we reveal 7 powerful pillars every American over 60 should embrace. These foundational elements are not just tips, they are the blueprint for a life filled with freedom, dignity, purpose, and peace, regardless of the obstacles you encounter. If you're ready to break free from outdated stereotypes and build a life where you remain independent, connected, and continually growing, then listen closely. What you're about to discover could redefine what it means to age gracefully and powerfully. Pillar 1. Mind and body resilience. Your body and mind are your greatest assets. No matter how secure your finances or relationships, if your health declines, your freedom is at risk. Resilience isn't just about physical strength. It also encompasses mental clarity, emotional stability, and the energy to live life fully. Keep your body active. Daily movement. In your 60s or 70s, everyday tasks can suddenly become challenging. Instead of aiming for intense workouts, focus on consistent, gentle exercise. Think brisk walks, chair yoga, water aerobics, or stretching while watching TV. Why move? Not to stay thin, but to maintain mobility and independence. When you move regularly, you protect your ability to perform daily tasks. Tying your shoes, lifting groceries, or simply walking around comfortably. Nourish your body. Diet as medicine. After 60, what you eat can be life-changing. Emphasize whole foods over processed items, reduce sugar, boost water and fiber intake, and view food as your medicine rather than poison. The result? Better digestion, increased energy, and reduced pain. Small but significant factors that let you enjoy life without limitations. Strengthen your brain. Cognitive maintenance. Cognitive decline is not inevitable. Your brain thrives on challenges, whether puzzles, learning new hobbies, or simply engaging with diverse content. Habits for brain health. Prioritize quality sleep, stay hydrated, and engage in mentally stimulating activities. Whether it's playing games on your phone, reading, or watching documentaries, every effort counts. Take Carol's story, for instance. At 71, she felt her days blur together until she joined a community walking group. That simple change led to healthier habits, better hydration, reduced soda intake, improved sleep, and she began to feel awake, present, and connected to herself again. Bottom line, your body and mind are the foundation of every other pillar. The earlier you invest, Pillar 2, sense of purpose and inner compass. Health, finances, and a good environment all matter, but without purpose, even the best circumstances can feel empty. As you move past the traditional roles of work and family, it's natural to search for meaning beyond those familiar patterns. Embrace new meaning. Redefine purpose. Retirement isn't the end. It's the beginning of a new chapter. Even if you're not part of a bustling workforce or raising children daily, you can shape each day around activities that add meaning to your life. Everyday opportunities. Purpose can be found in tending a garden, volunteering, learning a new skill, mentoring others, or simply being a friendly neighbor. Fuel your emotional engine. Purpose gives your life direction. When you wake up with a reason to embrace the day, your outlook on health, mood, and relationships transforms. Real-life inspiration. George, a retired electrician, expected retirement to be a time for leisure. Instead, he found himself adrift until he joined a Teen Tech Tutors program. Suddenly, he was excited to share his skills, reconnect with community, and feel needed in a way that wasn't tied solely to his family. As he put it, he realized he didn't need to be needed only by family. What mattered was having a role that made him feel alive. Bottom line, your sense of purpose is the inner spark that sustains you through changes. Even small activities that ignite passion can shift your entire perspective and reinforce your emotional strength. Pillar 3. Digital literacy, staying connected in a digital world. Today's world is digital. Despite the rapid pace of technology, adapting to digital life is key to maintaining connection, independence, and access to essential services. Why it matters. Everyday functions. From scheduling medical appointments and paying bills to keeping in touch with family through texts, video calls, and social media, digital tools simplify modern life. Avoiding isolation. With many services and personal connections online, gaining even basic digital literacy ensures you remain part of today's connected world. How to get started. Build confidence. Start with the essentials. Learn how to use your smartphone, send an email, or make a video call. Safety first. Understand common scams and how to recognize fake emails or offers, protecting both your finances and your personal information. A story of transformation. Consider Ruth's experience. At 74, she used to rely on a basic flip phone and paper bills. When the pandemic forced her into isolation, her daughter helped her explore digital tools. Slowly, Ruth transitioned to using an iPad for video calls, online shopping, and virtual exercise classes. In doing so, she wasn't just learning technology, she was reconnecting with her loved ones and rediscovering her place in the world. Bottom line, digital literacy isn't about being tech-savvy in every detail. It's about gaining the practical skills that enable you to stay connected, informed, and independent. Pillar 4. Financial flexibility and smart spending. After 60, financial well-being isn't measured solely by wealth or income. It's about managing your resources to preserve independence, security, and freedom. Adjust your perspective on money. Freedom over wealth. It's not about flashy gains, but about peace of mind. Financial flexibility provides the freedom to stay in your home, help your family if desired, or simply sleep at night without financial worries. Be prepared for change. Retirement may bring new financial pressures, such as rising healthcare expenses, inflation, or unexpected emergencies. Practical steps for financial health. Understand your budget. Know your income, track your expenses, and differentiate between must-haves and extras. Simplify your lifestyle. Downsizing your home or adjusting your transportation needs might be necessary to match your current lifestyle and financial reality. Take advantage of benefits. Don't be shy about utilizing available discounts, tax breaks, or community programs. Manage debt wisely. Avoid high-interest debt where possible. If debt is an issue, seek advice from trusted resources or nonprofits to regain control. Keep a safety buffer. Even a small emergency fund, between $500 and $1,000, can make a huge difference when unexpected expenses arise. Real-life example: Jerry and Sandra, retired teachers from Ohio, discovered that despite steady pensions and a paid-off home, a medical emergency could upend their finances. Instead of panicking, they adjusted their lifestyle, selling an extra car, cutting unnecessary expenses, and rethinking their spending. As a result, they achieved a new level of control over their financial situation. Bottom line, smart financial planning isn't about saving every penny. It's about using your money to secure your independence and reduce daily stress. Pillar 5. A safe and supportive environment. Your living space, both your home and neighborhood, forms the foundation on which you build your everyday life. A safe, functional, and emotionally uplifting environment can enhance every other aspect of your well-being. Evaluating your environment. Household safety. Check that your home layout is easy to navigate. Are there tripping hazards? Can you reach what you need without risking falls? Consider simple modifications like brighter lighting, grab bars, and decluttering to improve safety. Neighborhood factors. Beyond your home, the local area should enable you to get out easily. Ask yourself if you feel safe walking outside, whether essential stores are nearby, and if there are places for community interactions like parks or libraries. The benefits of downsizing: sometimes moving to a smaller, more accessible home can make a big difference. Maria, who once lived in an old, charming house with steep stairs and outdated features, eventually relocated to a one-floor apartment in a senior-friendly community. While it was hard to let go of cherished memories, the change brought immediate benefits: fewer hazards, on-site support, and a sense of freedom that only comes with knowing your environment is designed for your current needs. Bottom line, a supportive environment isn't about luxury. It's about creating a space that reinforces your safety, mobility, and sense of belonging. Pillar 6. Lifelong learning and growth. Growing older does not mean you have to stop learning. In fact, continuous learning and personal growth are essential to keeping your mind active and your spirit alive. Why keep learning? Stay engaged. Without ongoing stimulation, boredom and the feeling of stagnation can set in. Learning isn't only about formal education. It's about exploring new interests that enrich your life. Delay cognitive decline. Research shows that engaging in new activities can help maintain brain function, sharpen memory, and boost your overall mood. Rediscover yourself. Retirement provides the space to explore parts of your identity that may have been put on hold during your working years. How to embrace lifelong learning. Experiment with new activities. Learn to play an instrument, pick up a new language, take a cooking class, or even start a blog. Join a class or group. Many community centers and libraries offer courses specifically tailored for older adults. Even taking an online class can open up opportunities to meet people and share experiences. Turn curiosity into growth. When you learn something new, you reinforce that you are still evolving, academically, emotionally, and creatively. An inspiring example: Walt, a retired truck driver in his 70s, had never used a computer, let alone considered himself creative. Spurred by a community college flyer promoting an intro to creative writing for adults, he decided to give it a try. 6 months later, Walt had written his first short story and even performed at an open mic night. His newfound passion not only rekindled his self-esteem, but also opened up a whole new chapter of self-expression. Bottom line, lifelong learning isn't about perfection or mastery. It's about movement. Each small step in learning reinforces your self-worth and keeps your inner fire burning. Pillar 7. Social connection and emotional support. In a world where isolation can pose serious risks to your health, forging and maintaining meaningful connections is more important than ever. Loneliness isn't just emotionally painful, it's physically dangerous, with research linking chronic loneliness to conditions such as heart disease, depression, and even a shorter lifespan. The importance of social bonds. Emotional fuel. Genuine connections help you feel seen, heard, and valued. Whether it's spending time with friends, chatting with neighbors, or simply picking up the phone to call someone, human contact is essential. Mutual support. When you reach out, you not only receive support, you become part of someone else's support system. Your shared stories and kind gestures reinforce that everyone matters. Combating isolation. After 60, the natural shifts in your social circle, children growing up, friends moving away, or losing lifelong companions, can leave a gap. But it's never too late to rebuild connection. Steps to strengthen connection. Re-engage with old friends. Even if it's been years, a call or a visit can rekindle valuable relationships. Join community activities. Whether it's a hobby group, book club, exercise class, or volunteer work, find activities that bring people together. Use technology. As mentioned earlier, digital literacy isn't just for practical tasks. It can also connect you to communities online that share your interests. Ask for help. If you're feeling lonely or overwhelmed, speak with someone, a friend, therapist, or community leader. It's a sign of strength to ask for support. A touching story. Margaret, at 76 and widowed, found herself retreating into silence until she took the brave step of attending an art group at her local community center. Although painting wasn't her passion, the group became a gateway to regular social interactions. Soon, weekly lunches and small gatherings filled the void, and Margaret rediscovered how much it meant to be truly seen and appreciated. Bottom line, social connection is not an optional extra. It's a vital part of your overall well-being. Even a few quality relationships can make all the difference in how you perceive yourself and the world. Conclusion. You are not done. Take a moment. Look around you. Reflect on the journey that has brought you this far. None of these pillars stand alone. They form a powerful structure that supports your independence, your passion, and your sense of purpose. Let's recap what you now have at your disposal. Mind and body resilience. Daily routines that ensure your physical movement, healthy nutrition, and cognitive stimulation. A sense of purpose and inner compass. Personal goals and small activities that remind you why each day matters. Digital literacy. The skills needed to navigate modern technology, keep up with family and friends, and handle daily affairs. Financial flexibility and smart spending. Thoughtful money management that offers freedom and security. A safe and supportive environment. A living space and community that enhance your mobility, safety, and peace of mind. Lifelong learning and growth. Continuous intellectual and creative exploration that affirms you are still evolving. Social connection and emotional support. Meaningful interactions that sustain your emotional health and remind you that you are never truly alone. These aren't just nice-to-have extras. They are actionable choices you can start implementing today, regardless of where you are, healthy or hurting, connected or feeling isolated, confident or unsure. You have the power to take one small step forward, and sometimes that step is all it takes to change your entire trajectory. Remember, you are not writing your final chapter. The story continues with every decision you make, every habit you build, and every connection you nurture. You have decades of experience, resilience, and wisdom that equip you to thrive in this new phase of life. Don't let the world shrink around you. Expand it on your own terms. Your strength, your mind, and your heart remain potent tools for forging a life that is both vibrant and full of purpose. So, whether you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond, embrace this phase with the understanding that you are not fading away. You're evolving. Stand tall, take control, and remember, the best is yet to come.